Here I am at Base Camp Maasai Mara. Today we're looking at Base Camp Maasai Brand, which is an initiative undertaken by Base Camp in the Maasai Mara. I will just show you a little bit inside the work centre. And today we have with us Piers Mason, who was one of the initiators of the project and one of the main designers and project managers, and he's going to tell us a little bit of the history and what currently the Maasai women are doing with their jewellery, their beads and their craft work in this centre. So Piers, over to you.
Thank you very much. We started several years ago. The main aim of the project was to bring in local women and empower them, training them up in giving them new skills which we can adapt from the products which they already make traditionally. So the designs were taken from what they're wearing and what they use in the ceremonies and then adapted for a Western market. We then found a market for these within the camp, and we're trying to spread that further beyond, and 75% I think of the money goes back to the women and the rest comes back to the project to pay for the materials and the costs of running the project.
How many women are actually involved in this project?
There's several groups all combined together. I think the total is about 118 now, and then through that they're able to earn money and finance their children going to school and pay for medicine and put into new businesses, which they've been doing, which is great.
Okay, that sounds quite impressive. So you're talking about 115 women, I think you said?
Like 15, 18, it's changed since I was here. It was 110 when I was here, and I think they've added a few more.
Okay, and what sort of money would they be earning per month through this work?
That's kind of hard to say because it also goes slightly seasonal. So, as an average, it's also been 5 years since I was here, so I can't actually say right now. You'd have to ask Nancy and Jemima, who are the current project managers. But we were getting orders where sometimes I think the most was they were getting 6,000 from an order, which we then split. They all got 6,000 each from a large order. Sometimes it'd be small bits, and it obviously changes with the seasons for Christmas and holiday times with tourists and things that come out.
Okay, so that would be in US dollars about $500 US, and then split between the different women in the group. Have I got that right?
That was a long time ago. I'm just referring to one order which they all seem to love because that was the most, where they all got 6,000 each. So of course they always refer to that one because that was the big one. So, but sometimes it's much less,
Okay. Okay, so it's a variable amount, but from what you're saying, it's allowing them to send their children to school and to pay for other projects, like other beekeeping projects, I think, and any other type of things that they're using the money with?
Yeah, for health and education, for building the houses. Obviously, a lot of the Maasai kind of culture and lifestyle is down to the women to finance, so they're the ones that have to send their children to school and pay for the health and things. And apparently now that there's a microfinance centre which they are contributing towards, and then they have to write project proposals for new projects which they're going to take money out of that micro centre.
Okay, fantastic. So please show us a little bit of the products that are actually making at the moment.
Okay, this is Faith, I believe, who's making looks like a
Helen. Yeah. Pardon? Faith. Okay, nice to meet you, Faith. So Faith, we're just looking at your jewellery.
I think this is a table mat, actually, maybe a glass mat or something like that, which is probably making for the camp. And then this piece. Sambai. Okay, so this would be a more traditional piece, which is making. It's very nice, actually, good quality. No, it's still coming. Okay. Okay, she's obviously working on the same as Faith.
Okay.
So obviously in order. This is all new to me, so I'm just kind of coming in and seeing what's going on, really.
Helen.
Ego.
Yes. And then we've got some.
This is Jemima, the project manager, the current project manager.
Hi, Jemima. Very well.
Can you tell us what we got here? These are some finished products.
Yeah, these are finished.
So these are bracelets.
Yeah, these are called string bracelets.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very attractive.
Yeah. So this would be an adaptation of. Okay, so that last product will be an adaptation of this kind of thing. She's also making those table mats. Let's have a look at these ones. I think they're doing something a bit more interesting. Okay, So this is a bracelet which the warriors wear on their sleeves, and obviously they've adapted the colours and the designs a little bit for a Western market.
So what I'm hearing you say, that a lot of these products have been adapted for a Western market,
Yep.
various designs, and is that something that was deliberately done?
Yeah, I was given the project and I wanted to keep it as traditional as possible, but obviously we've got to work on the quality and just sometimes change the colours around a little bit, because traditionally the Maasai, they believe a lot in contrast, so sometimes that can be a little bit garish for a Western market, so we just tone those down a little bit, but still keeping the designs and the patterns the same. So.
Lovely. Okay, so you mentioned you've returned here after 5 years, so just tell us, how are you feeling about being back here after 5 years, about the project, about what the mamas are doing?
It's amazing to see the mums again. It was quite a nice surprise. It was a bit emotional actually, to be honest. I feel like I got 100 wives really. But what's really nice is to hear all the projects that they're getting involved with. So it's not just cattle which they're investing in, which was that was a new thing at the time as well. That was quite a big thing for them to be doing. So yeah, just sending their children to school and paying for health and investing, and that's the biggest thing. I think they're actually keeping money, they're getting bank accounts and they're putting money aside, and that's the biggest thing at the moment. So they're kind of planning for the future, and that's a completely new thing in this culture really, to be putting money aside and saving it like that.
So do you feel very proud that you were one of the people who were a catalyst, an instigator for this project?
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, I learnt from them, they learnt from me. It's I feel proud for them really. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Piers.